Had all that rain and flooding last week across the nation. Now, nationwide, we're looking at more traditional winter weather. Lots of snow on the radar across the country. Let's take a look at what we've got. You can see that heavy band of snow across the central United States, crossing the central United States, I should say. It really extends as far northwest as Montana, goes all the way over toward the Ohio River Valley. Some very heavy snow embedded in that. It's really being driven, though, by a massive outbreak of some very cold air. You can see the far northern United States, anywhere running temperatures from single digits to 0 to as much as 16 below 0 in places like North Dakota. A huge gradient in temperatures driving that snow. Here in Kern County, though, we are trending in the exact opposite direction of that. We are actually looking at a substantial warm-up while the rest of the nation is dealing with that Arctic air. Not too bad right now, sitting at 60 degrees here in Bakersfield. A couple of cooler spots in the mountains. The only issue we've got here this evening is a wind advisory. That's in effect for our desert communities through the night tonight. We'll look at that here with Futurecast. You can see this is midnight. Definitely still on the gusty side, but as we play this forward into the day tomorrow, those winds are dying back. Really not too concerned with those winds as we head into the day on Tuesday. Temperatures typical for us here. Again, we are not seeing any of that cold air. That is moving well away from us. 30s and 40s overnight tonight. Some of the coldest spots in our mountain communities could get down to about freezing. So yes, a couple of chilly spots. Tomorrow's high temperatures, though, relatively comfortable. Still a little bit warmer over in the desert, but below 70 degrees. And then a mix of 50s and 60s for the rest of Kern County. Typical February temperatures. And again, we're actually looking at a bit of a warm-up as we head towards the end of the forecast. Beautiful conditions by the time we get to the weekend. Let's take a look at that here as we step through the 7-day. First of all, a look at tomorrow in a little more detail. One thing about tomorrow, just like today, the clouds are still going to be with us. We're looking at passing clouds through the day, a mix of sun and clouds, 62 degrees with partly cloudy skies and moderate air quality for Tuesday. We do warm up a bit on Wednesday, but that's not really our main warm-up. Our main warm-up is going to be as we head into the weekend. You can see by Thursday, temperatures are returning back to lower 60s, but Saturday, Sunday, Monday, high temperatures all the way up into the 70s, more sunshine in the forecast. Actually looks like an absolutely beautiful weekend here in Kern County. The mountain communities, warming trend there as well. Temperatures mainly holding in the 50s for Tehachapi and Fraser Park through Friday, but jumping back up into the 60s as we get into Saturday and Sunday. And then for Lake Isabella, starting things off in the 60s, but by Saturday, maybe definitely Sunday, we've got high temperatures returning into the 70s. So one of our nicer, calmer weekends that we've actually had in quite some time.